A soldier accidentally dropped his teacup on the floor, but unexpectedly discovered an astonishing secret. He quickly grabbed a kettle and poured water onto the ground. To his surprise, the water seeped straight through the floor, and the sound of running water could be heard. Realizing the seriousness of the situation, he immediately called for his superior. Together, they moved the stove aside, and the officer lifted up a floor tile, revealing a hollow tunnel underneath. The officer quickly called for reinforcements, and soon the entire cell where the tunnel entrance had been discovered was surrounded. Meanwhile, the prisoners of war relaxing outside saw that the tunnel entrance had been exposed, but they were not worried at all, because that entrance was only a decoy. From the very beginning, they had prepared two options. At the entrance to the real tunnel, they had placed a square floor tile. By lifting a manhole cover, the tile could be perfectly fitted into place. Whenever they worked, someone always stood guard at the entrance. If a patrol guard walked by, a signal would immediately be given. They would hide the tools in the pit, put the tile back, seal the cracks around it, then replace the manhole cover and pour a bucket of water over it. This didn't interfere with the sewer system at all. Even if a guard stood there, he would never suspect that beneath the sewer was the actual entrance to the tunnel. With everyone working together, they eventually finished digging the tunnel according to schedule. Everything was ready, and the escape would take place that very night. All the prisoners were dressed and prepared, lining up one by one to enter the tunnel. As soon as the comrades at the far end broke through to the surface, they would finally be able to escape. But an accident still happened. When they finally dug through to the surface, they discovered the tunnel was still more than 10 yards short of the planned exit point. The opening was right next to the perimeter fence and within range of the searchlights. However, if they missed tonight's chance, no one could guarantee another opportunity to escape. At that moment, Mark came up with a plan. They found a long rope and decided to take advantage of the time gaps between the guards' patrols. Mark would go out first and observe the sentries from a nearby grove of trees. Once he confirmed it was safe, he would pull the rope as a signal for the escape. The prisoners in the tunnel would then quickly make their way out. Although this method was slower, it was the safest option. There were hundreds of prisoners in the tunnel, and at that pace, everyone should have been able to escape before dawn. However, one prisoner became so nervous that he slipped and fell while escaping. The noise alerted a nearby guard, who came over to investigate. The prisoners waiting in the tunnel, having not seen the signal for a long time, became anxious and crawled out on their own, only to be captured immediately. The escape plan was exposed. The prisoners hiding in the woods quickly fled, while those